We begin tonight with new details surrounding that shooting that happened outside of Ben Davis High School football game.
Yeah, so police say the suspect claims that he fired in self-defense, and investigators believe they've linked him to an armed carjacking last month involving a 14-year-old boy. ITMA's Jasmine Miner has those details. Jasmine?
Well, guys, tonight police tell me that suspect 18-year-old David Tillman gave a gun to a 14-year-old boy last month. Well, that 14-year-old boy ended up shooting another teen while trying to steal their car. And activists and police say this is a growing cycle of teens not only passing these guns to each other, but leaning on them to survive. Guns getting in the wrong hands is something James Wilson knows all too well.
I had a gun I was like 10, 11 years old. I first got caught with one. I believe I was like 12. Wilson,
an activist and CEO of Circle Up Indy, says it's less about the guns and more about the mentality.
It's always level of survival. When you're constantly trying to fight and get ahead, you're going to do what you have to do no matter how old you are, to take care of things, rob things, or protect yourself or feel like you're a man.
According to documents obtained by ITMate, 18-year-old David Tillman fired 4 to 5 shots outside the Ben Davis football game last Friday, and then he took off running with 2 others. Police say one of the people running they recognized as a 14-year-old involved in a carjacking.
That's not something we want to see. Paying attention. So adults paying attention to their children's social media presence. If you're seeing weapons with people that they're friends with, that's a concerning sign.
Documents say Tillman admitted to shooting the gun out of self-defense and shot the 16-year-old victim at Ben Davis by accident. Wilson says stopping the problem starts with creating a better, more solidified economic environment.
Housing is the key. We have 27,000 individuals on the Marion County docket up to be evicted. The violent wave is happening because I am not stable. If I'm not stable, I'm going to have to do what I do to create that stability.
It's a violent wave that's led to 200 homicides in Indianapolis so far this year. A wave Wilson says is on track to be more like 350 by the end of the year, beating out 2020 and 2019. And something IMPD says they're trying to stop.
It's important that we direct our resources to those issues as quickly as possible. So in some circumstances, if we encounter a young adult who may be exhibiting high-risk behavior, that we connect them immediately.
If you could talk to this 14-year-old, what would you say?
What's on your heart? Tell me what's on your heart and mind, because there's something there, and we have to look at the root cause.
Well, Wilson tells me there's a lot more to do with police when it comes to community relations, especially when it comes to understanding youth in the black community. Well, I asked Major Thomas about this, and he just said they keep trying to have individual conversations in order to bridge that gap. I'm Jasmine Miner for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.